Hello, we've got $15 to our name and we're gonna go buy some odds and ends groceries to hopefully last us the week because I'm a silly goofy guy and didn't realize I wasn't getting paid the second week bi-weekly this month. For some reason my check got pushed back another week and it is on a calendar. They do let us know in advance at the very beginning of the year. They put it on the calendar. I just obviously didn't check it, so we are going to make do with what we have and just buy some things to even out the meals. We have meat, we have grains, we just don't have any vegetables. I need vegetables in my life. I love vegetables. So that's what we're gonna go get. So come with us to do that.
Yourself to serve vegan meals, high-pro easy meals, or oh my god, that is the worst possible outcome. I know he's nervous that she's gonna get home and the queen is working out a problem, cheating, lying, and deception-tastic. And so he's like, no, I have changed. I'm gonna put my foot down and prove it.
Hello, I look a little crusty, dusty, a little greasy, but it's because our AC stopped working and we live in Texas, so it's like 85 in our house right now. We can't have the windows open because we have dogs who are runners. They're a track star. So we have all the fans going. We haven't been cooking as much. Well, I've been cooking, but it's killer when we cook. It gets up to like almost 90 degrees in the house, and we live in an apartment. Our landlord said they were going to send the maintenance guy on Friday. I don't think they did, and so I'm going to message him again today. Being like, hey, it's like 85 degrees in our house. I don't think the maintenance people came on Friday or Saturday. Can they come on Monday? I wanted to make a drink. So I have a bunch of these. I ordered for like 1 month of it, and I've been slowly going through them. They're Commentier coffee. Commentier coffee is really good if you could afford it. This is still cheaper than going out and buying a drink from a coffee shop. However, it's not as cheap as making your own espresso at home. But if you don't have espresso at home, it's cheaper than going to a coffee shop and buying a shot of espresso. So if you don't want to get into the hobby of espresso making, Commentier is a great option. Obviously I'm not sponsored or anything. I do think they're beneficial if you can afford it and you want your espresso but don't want to get into the hobby. It's still more cost effective. I've done the math. But I don't buy them currently because I do have an espresso machine, and because they send you so much in a month, which is awesome. They send you I think 30 pods, but I don't drink coffee every single day. I drink it like 5 days out of the week, and I only use 1 shot for coffee because I only make an 8-ounce coffee. I've had them for like 2 to 3 months now. It's because I also make coffees and I still go out every once in a while and get a treat. I digress. That's our espresso espresso shot, but I made this gingerbread syrup the other night in an old yogurt jar that I was gifted from my coworker. It was delicious yogurt. You want equal parts water and sugar as the ratio to make a good syrup for this. And I'll put the measurements for the seasonings over here, because off the top of my head right now I just cannot remember. And I'll have it listed in the description. I was thinking about making a like Google Sites website that had my syrup recipes listed, but I also make them and sell them at farmers markets. So if you're ever in the area in which I live, you might see me at a farmer's market selling coffee syrups, pancake syrups, whatever you want to use it for, tea syrups. This is specifically gingerbread. It smells so good. I only made a trial amount because I wanted to make sure the flavors were good. I take about a tablespoon of syrup for 8-ounce coffee. Cover this bad boy back up because my partner's going to test it with tea. And then you can get whole milk, oat milk. I have oat milk, but right now my oat milk is, I'm not a fan of the brand I bought, so I'm going to use whole milk. I put about 6 ounces of milk in, so about that much. This espresso is about 2 ounces. I put 6 ounces of milk to make an 8-ounce drink. And I add some ice, and I drink my drink very slowly, slow. I expect the ice to water down the drink a little to make it less strong. Now I don't have an ice maker, so ice cubes it is. What a luxury to have an ice maker in your fridge. That was my neighbor's. I put 4 ice cubes, that way if I don't drink it fast enough and the ice melts, it doesn't make it too watery. And I would taste test. Does anybody else have to smell and then look inside their straws to make sure they're clean? Sometimes I feel like they absorb the smell of the dishes in the sink when they're in the sink. Ooh, that's good. I'm actually gonna add a little more syrup to it because I feel like I could use a little more sweetness. I want a sweet treat, that's why I made it. Okay, tablespoon and a half if you want a sweet treat. So good. It tastes like gingerbread. It's really good. That's all for my coffee break. Now I'm gonna get back to meal prepping. It's awesome today. Don't know why it's like 10 o'clock. Why is it going so good and I have nowhere to be? I live in a smallish town. Not as small as I used to. Start dinner. This is a lot of pasta. I realize I made too much. Equally big salad. I'm pretty hyped. Probably only like half of that pasta, but that's okay. And we used just some store-bought sauce. It's cheap. It's healthy. It's so good. Now we're gonna watch some game review videos because me and my partner both like playing video games, and it's interesting to see the new stuff. Ignore that we still have our tree out. Oh, y'all gotta see this. So when I do anything with green screen, but this room is slowly becoming a storage room full of boxes and stuff. It's our second bedroom to our apartment. It's the only apartment we can get where we live, but this apartment has literally 0 storage. It has no closet space, except for the bedroom closets, which are very small. They're like a bar and a bar, and that's it. Our bed has like under storage, but that's where we use to store the bulk of our clothes since our closet is so small. And then there's no other storage space. Like, I have this little thing that's supposed to be like a dining area. We have this thing my mom gave us as a shoe rack, but I'm kind of using it to put appliances on. Our crock pot comes up here. We put any sodas or like ramen we get. That has like books and some pop figures. We put spare cardboard here that I use for projects. The other one we actually use as a shoe rack. Then we have these fold-out tables. Eventually we'd like a small table here, but like money. Laundry room. The dryer doesn't work though, so it's just the washer. They came with in-unit washer and dryer, and that's the reason why we rented this. But halfway through our rent, they were like, yeah, we no longer provide services for fixing the washer and dryer. We paid $650 for 2-bedroom, 2-bath. I'm not gonna argue with the washer and dryer being set. This is like the only apartment area in this area that's really affordable. Oh, you're such a baby. Said you sense me. Well, yeah, I'm talking about her. She's gonna sense me. She's so cute. I know it's not much of a vlog. I'm trying to get better about vlogging, but I'm also trying not to be a perfectionist because I've recorded so many vlogs that I've never posted, that have never seen the light of day. And so this is going to see the light of day, no matter how good or bad it is. And I will continue to work to make these better. I think I'm just getting more and more ballsy.
Yeah, I cannot. I disagree.
Our AC is currently working. Fingers crossed that's a long-term work. Nothing was done to it. It just started working again. So I'm making tacos to celebrate. That's paprika. I already added onion powder and paprika. Now we're gonna add cayenne, oh actually garlic powder. Don't go light on the garlic powder. Putting it in this pan. I don't know why I'm doing it in a pot, actually. That's kind of silly little guy of me. I don't know why I'm doing it in here. I feel like I've already started, so I'll let y'all know if it does anything different. I'm gonna put some cumin. I like cumin. I'm gonna put some cilantro leaves. Now I just need, wait, do I have this chili powder already? Oh no, I don't. I make homemade chili powder. They are being recorded on my brand new phone. I was recording out with my old phone because it was pretty much like a brick. It was pretty much just a camera without the Wi-Fi data or Bluetooth. However, the Wi-Fi started working in the newest update. I waited 3 months for it to work, then bought a new phone because I gave up, and then it started working. Anyway, I've lost it in my house now. It's here. I digress. Let's continue with the tacos. I'm gonna put some turmeric in it. This is less taco-y seasoning. I just think a little bit of turmeric can't hurt anyone. And then cayenne pepper. And a good hefty shake of that. And then we mush. Oh, did you decide what kind of shells you want?
What were the options again?
The U shape, or just a or just a chalupa.
What's a chalupa? The flat one?
So I guess they're tostadas here, right? That's what they call them here.
That's what I always call them.
I grew up calling them chalupas. I think it's just different Spanish. So it's
Might be a Valley thing.
tostadas? I think they're called tostadas in Mexico too.
Think so?
Yeah, I think chalupas is like the Tex-Mex version. Oh, that was a lot of pepper. I put a lot of pepper in the meat, I'm sorry, in advance.
It's okay.
Nice color. Nice color. We do. I said I don't like the egg flavored furikake as much as I like this one.
I saw a thing, an ad, for a bunch of dehydrated ramen.
Hi, come with me to get ready for prom. So at my school, prom is for the students, of course, but also the teachers will attend and kind of be like a community activity. I don't know. This is my first year going. Okay, actually, maybe I shouldn't speak until I know exactly what it's about. But the students get really excited to see us there dressed up with them. We often will sit at like a table with our department and exist. It should be a fun time. It should be interesting. But this is my first year going. Last year I didn't go. I didn't know the seniors very well. And this year, those juniors that I taught last year are now my seniors. And now they're going and they're really excited. And so let's get ready. I'm pretty easy, to say the least. I'm gonna say hi to the doggies. Hello, everybody. Hello. Hello, everybody. Hello. Oh, no. No. Sullivan, what's that? Sullivan, what's that? What is that? Huh? What is that? What is that? Okay, well. Hello, everybody. Hello. Hello, everybody. Okay, you get pets too. Sullivan. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. So here's what the game plan is. I'm going to wear a button down, a black button down, and some black slacks, with a little red bow tie, or a different, like, regular tie. That's the game plan. Cut my hair real quick a little bit. Just pull in a ponytail, cut some excess off, because I have a lot of hair going on right now, and it's kind of bugging me anyway. How short it is now. Got a lot of bit of length off, while keeping it a little bit long, because my hair curls, so I'm gonna go take a shower real quick. We're in the shower room. Now we will shower. Now I'm just gonna put a little bit of concealer on, a little bit of lip balm, dry my hair, and I'm good to go. I don't think this is too bad. I would normally wear a belt, but I can't find my pants that has the belt. So this will just have to do. I'll probably tuck this in a little better. That way it looks a little smoother. I just left because I gotta go pick up my partner. I didn't get to stay as long as I'd liked. And I would have liked to dance with them, but duty calls. I was afraid I lost my keys for a second there. I started internally panicking. But it is what it is. The kids look like they were having fun. I was having fun. And that's it. This is the fit, by the way. Purple suit. Me and my partner color coordinate our outfits to weddings. So his favorite color is purple, so I wear purple. And my favorite color is green, so he wears green. And here we go. Goodbye. Hi guys, I didn't record an outro, so this is my outro. Welcome to a week of my life. I hope y'all enjoyed. I don't record lunches or breakfasts because I eat those out of school, and I respect my students' privacy. They often eat lunch in my room, so I don't record those. But I hope this imperfect vlog was a little entertaining, and I'll work on perfecting my editing and recording while out and about skills, so that way it continues to get better and improve. I hope you all enjoyed the video nonetheless. If you did, like or comment. It really helps me know what I'm doing wrong, or if you enjoyed what you enjoyed, so I can continue improving. And yeah, anyway, I'll see you all in the next video, or you see my shorts. Bye, have a good day.